welcome back to my channel. It's Emily. We are doing another color in my color series, and if you guessed it, yep, it's yellow. We're going to be playing with yellow today, and we're going to be using different palettes that I would use them, but I wouldn't gravitate towards yellow, so that's why I started doing this series, because I figured let's play with color. And yeah, so today we're going to be doing yellow. Yellow can be intimidating to many people because it's like, where do I start? What do I put with yellow? Is yellow even wearable? So yeah, we're gonna go for it. I don't typically wear yellow. I can't remember the last time I had yellow eyeshadow. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right in. So, all right, I have with me my BH Party palette because it's got like that yellow shade in it right there. I have my Morphe Jaclyn Hill in Armed and Gorgeous, and I'm really thinking about using this. Maybe blend it with those two. And my Zodiac Love Science BH palette, and I was thinking of doing maybe using that kind of goldish shade. So it's about taking anything that you have at home that's yellow and just working with it. So let's just get started. So on my face, I started with my base. So I used a Becca primer, and then I used my It Cosmetics, the 50 Sunproof, because I'm going to be going out to the pool later. And then I used, by the company called Doll 10, I used their concealer. And then I just slightly kind of brushed powder over my face. So that's what I started with. And now I'm going to bake my under eyes while we start the yellow look. So I'm using by Makeup Revolution this baking powder, and since we're using yellow today, I figured why not take my little sponge. I got these at CVS. They were like $8. It came in a little box with all different little tiny colored ones, and it was like $8. I forgot the brand, but these come in handy, because I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to just take a brush and pack it on. But now I'm noticing that if you take this little guy, you can get right up in your eye with these little suckers. Yeah, and it's easier, you know. So we're just laying some powder down because we're going to be working with color. You always want to do this when you're working with color, because you just never know about fallout, and plus you just want to have something to base your look. I'm just powdering a little bit on my lids. So this isn't technically what we're using for the powder, we're just baking right now. We're just baking that little section, so nothing drops down. Okay, we're gonna come back to all of that. So, and I don't know if you guys can tell, my hair is a little bit lighter. I did dye it a little bit lighter, but I'm trying to get it a little bit healthier because right now it's seen better days. So to start the tutorial off, we're going in with the Morphe Armed and Gorgeous palette by Jaclyn Hill. I have like a vision in my head of what I want to do, but who knows? Who knows if it's going to come out looking correct. So we're going to be starting with the color Access, and it's right here, and we're going to be putting that in our crease with some type of a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna pack it packing it on. We're packing it on into the little crease and sort of feathering it out, taking that shade Access. It doesn't have to be super perfect. You just want it like sort of diffused into that crease. You can even take your finger. You guys know I use my finger for things. And you can just lightly buff it, place it where you need it. And I like to sort of blend it out a little. I think it sort of just makes my eye look more like tight and up. So we're only going sort of, as you can see in the like a CV formation. Buffing in circles. Okay, so that color isn't really true yellow, but it'll make the look wearable. I'm trying to find. I might have to use that other brush because I don't. Let's see. Okay, we're just gonna go in with this. Yeah, probably lost it. Typical of me. And we're going back in with that same Access shade and going right underneath our eye. And that'll just buff it out and diffuse it out. So we're gonna have yellow under our eye. See? Like I said, this shade really isn't yellow. My shirt's yellow. It's more of a mustard, which I like. I like the fact that it's mustard. So we're gonna come back to that a little bit later. So right now we have like a mustard creation going right now. All blended under the eye as well. Just like that looks like. Okay, now we're gonna go into the BH Party Girl, and we're gonna take that bright yellow and we're gonna just see what goes on. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see if it's pigmented. If it's not pigmented, then we're gonna have to make something else work, right? Because I don't necessarily think it's pigmented. Yeah. Alrighty. Scratch that. But this is the whole point of makeup. The whole point of makeup is to just play. I'm improvising, going into my Love Signs palette, taking that Cancer shade, which is like this bright gold, which might translate and give us a little vibe. See if I'm wet. Actually, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm actually taking the 120 BH palette, and I'm gonna go in with this bottom yellow shade. None of these yellows are pigmented. This is horrible. They're not like super vibrant and pigmented. I guess that's okay because we don't want to look ridiculous, you know? I'm just swirling it and trying to get pigment. I have it sitting on my lap. Okay, the next thing I'm going to try, get yourself some type of setting spray and swirl into that color and see if that picks up more color. Okay, I think that helps. So if the yellow pigment that you're using is not working, which mine wasn't, get some type of setting spray. It could be from Elf, it could be from MAC, it could be from, okay, yes, now we're starting to, yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Yep, this is what I wanted. I wanted yellow. Yep, 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 yep. And you just gotta keep manipulating it onto your eye until you have yellow, and then it kind of goes to mustard. Okay, so let me get a little closer to you guys to see what I've got going on. Okay, so I've got yellow and I've got mustard. See? So we've got yellow, bright yellow, that you really wouldn't typically wear, right? You wouldn't, I sure wouldn't gravitate and grab yellow. So, all right, I mean, we've got yellow on. We have yellow on. It's on. And like I said, I would not typically, you know, gravitate towards putting this shade on. I'm putting my hair in a braid because it's rather annoying me. Okay, so we have yellow and we have mustard. So now I figure to make this look a tad bit more on the wearable end, we're going to add a black liner. You can skip this part, or you can follow along and add it like me. But I'm gonna do a full-on cat eye. Just because I'm familiar with the cat eye. I like the shape of the cat eye. And I think the black with the yellow, you can always stretch your eye out a little bit. I mean, gently, don't just be rough with it. But I think okay, it went a little too high with that. But you see with liner, the thing with liner is you can manipulate it really any which way that you want. If you made it too big, like right there, just stretch your eye out as literally as tight as you can stretch your eye out. And I'm telling you, it really helps line and make things even. Okay. I'm horrible with this liner today. Does anybody have those days where like it's going well and then you have other days where like you don't know what the hell's going on with your liner? That would be today. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there before I completely screw this look up. So we have liner, bright yellow, and mustard. I am loving that. So we're going back into the Morphe palette and we're gonna just brighten a little bit that mustard back up and sort of blend that yellow together. Yellow, mustard. Instead of putting mustard here, you could put brown. You could take, you know, Smooth Criminal. You could take Agent or Secret. I just figured this mustard would just kind of give it more warmth and it would ground the yellow that we have. The yellow we have is quite bright and intense. Now, you could just leave it the way it is with yellow and your liner if you want to be bold and daring, and people do that. I just feel weird doing that, so if you kind of feel like you don't want to just wear yellow on your lid with liner, my suggestion to you would be to pop some type of warmer tone into the crease. When I say warmer, I mean brown, mustard, anything with a warmer tone, okay? And you're gonna put that in your crease just like we did. And you don't have to bring it underneath that warmer shade if you don't want to. I like to because I feel like it just sort of makes the eye like just more sexier, you know? Alright, so we've come to the point of wiping our full out bake away. And that's like what we're working with. I actually sort of like it, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna finish the rest of the face and everything's gonna start coming together. So now we're gonna go on to contouring. And I'm doing contouring a little bit different today because I have this yellow eye and I don't wanna do, you know, like a strict, you know, contour. So I'm using my Ofa, this highlighter Everglow. It's the Nikki Tutorials one from Ofa. And I'm taking that copper shade. I'm just gonna trace out where I would contour with this beautiful copper shade, and it's gonna make us appear like we've been in the sun for hours. Sure. So I'm just tracing things. Obviously, I'm not gonna walk out of the house like this. I could, but you know. And then I'm gonna take some more. My brush was on the floor. And I wonder why. Okay, so I'm gonna take more of like a structured brush and blend this out where the sun would naturally hit you on your forehead. So blend this out. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Get that chin, get that chin. Get that neck, get that neck. Buff it all out. Sing a song. Okay. So we're looking sort of glowy, tan, you name it. We still have that contour. And you can really add as little as you want or as much as you want. It's up to you. Okay. My face is starting to be warmer, which I like, and now I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution palette. It comes like in a quad that looks like this, and I'm going in with that last kind of shade, and I'm gonna just tie it all in and make sure that that doesn't move or go anywhere. See, that's nice and glowy. The face, don't forget the neck, don't forget the neck, the chin, don't forget all of these areas, because it's not going to look right if this is like a stark brown and this is white, you know. So you want to make sure that this is all blending completely in. Okay, now we're going with blush. I'm taking a bright pink by Mellow, and it's also pink number 10. Looks like that. It's like a bright pink. My blush brush, tap tap, smile. And I chose pink because I think coral, I don't know. I don't think coral. Okay. I love blush, so sometimes I take it to look more alive on my nose, like sort of like that motion, because I feel like that's where the sun would naturally hit you, you know? Okay, now things are kind of coming together, but not really. So now at this point, I usually set my face at this point, and I'm going to take Revolution, Makeup Revolution in Hyaluronic Fix. It looks like this. At this point, you're probably asking me, okay, Emily, but what about the mascara? What about the highlight? What about the lips? I like to do all of that after I've set my face, because mascara can run if you don't set it. Lips can run, you know, get all weird if you don't set them, and highlighter becomes way more just intense once the face is set. So that's typically why I like to set my face, let it dry, and then I usually go in with my highlighter, my mascara, and then I just kind of finish off, powder my face, and do that. And then you can set your face. You can really set it as many times as you'd like. The more natural it'll look, the more times you spray it in between things. So like after you've done your concealer and your foundation, you know, and the powder, spray it. And then do the contour, the blush, spray it again. And then finish off with your highlighter, finish off with everything, mascara, lips, spray it again. And that's how your makeup will last for like 9 hours. You know, taking that time to really set it, and then do another step, set it again, do another step. Okay, so my face is getting a little bit more dry. So you don't have to do these steps. I'm doing these steps because I'm crazy. Just gonna go under my eye, make sure that that's nice. Yeah. Switching my brush over to that fluffier one and making sure that that mustard is nice and popping. And then we're gonna switch over to the BH palette and take that yellow once again and just make sure that that yellow is bright, you know? I look like a bumblebee. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with mascara. You know I love this one, the Real Telescopic. It just really gets to each lash. It makes them look so long and like you have lash extensions or something that you don't, you see? And you could do one coat, you could do 2 coats, you could do 3. It's really up to you. I've noticed with this, they don't really clump, which I like. Alrighty. Now we're going in with highlighter. You know I love Flexitarian by ColourPop. ColourPop, please notice me. I just called it ColourPop. ColourPop, please, I love you, notice me. Flexitarian, notice me. We're looking crazy, but it's gonna come together. It always does at the end. Make sure you get that brow bone. Make sure you get that arch too, and you get the corner of your eyes to make them pop. But you see how that yellow, like, it became less intimidating once we started working with liner and all things that we're familiar with, mascara, and we grounded it with that mustard color. So now I'm going in with the lips. You're probably gonna question what I'm trying to do with my lips because I don't know. Either I'm gonna put my ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Times Square, or Honey Love by MAC. I don't know, because then I've got this Color by Dose of Color in Koi. But I think I'm going to go with ColourPop in Times Square. And I'll tell you why in just a quick second. This color will ground the look, and it'll just make everything look like it just sort of belongs and goes together. And now the finishing step would be, like I said, to use your powder. I use Bare Minerals, their matte foundation formula, and I usually set my under eyes and all along my T-zone to make sure that my makeup doesn't move. And at this point is when you can, like, you see, I've noticed I've put too much blush in this area, and you can really kind of go over it, buff it at this point. The reason why I go in last with this, some people do it, set it, and then they don't go back to it, but I really like to go back to it because I have such dark under eye circles. That I like to make sure everything. You see how it just made everything sort of pop? Now on top of that lip, I might go in with Koi. All in the center. Because I want to make that lip look a little bit more pouty. And that's how you can just get a darker color, put it around, and then make everything else pop. We're just gonna finish. Everything's looking really pretty, really summery, and really beautiful. And like I said, last, you can spritz your face, or you can put on another layer of mascara. Whatever floats your boat. I just like my lashes to be super long. All right, we're gonna spritz the face because it's all done. We're gonna let our hair down, and we're gonna get all nice and cute. And that's the finished makeup. It's super pretty, and it's really summery, and it's just, it screams summer. It screams, you know, I don't know. I've never thought of playing with yellow, ever. I'm only wearing yellow, you know. But this is kind of how you can play with yellow and make it look wearable. And it does look wearable, you know, because you've grounded it with more warm browns around the crease area on the lip. And yeah, it doesn't look ridiculous. It doesn't look like, you know, it looks like I could potentially wear it to work or a party or a spring or summer wedding. I mean, you really could wear this anywhere, you know? You've got that black liner, that bright yellow, and fading it into the mustard, and then fading it into the highlighter brow bone. I mean, you could wear it on a date. You could really wear it wherever you want to go with it. It's super gorgeous, super pretty, and it screams summer. And yeah, I think I'm gonna play with yellow more. So comment down below if you're gonna play with yellow. Also comment down below if you've seen my last video, which was green, and I'm doing yellow. And yeah, also let me know if you enjoy this color series that I'm doing. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because it notifies you every single time I upload. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this look. And I think I'm really liking this yellow. I look like a bee. I'll see you guys in my next one.